Welcome back to Jan's Views on Crime. Today we're going to be looking at the Channel 4 documentary regarding Jay Slater. Alright, some of you probably know more than I do about this, and you're like, oh, for goodness sake, she's back telling us old news. Sorry, that's how I am. I'm afraid I do have my fingers in so many pies, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I want to just go over this with you because it's just quite worrying. I think the things that these people that are paid to write for these agencies, whatever you want to call them, just come out with a whole load of tosh. But anyway, so here on C21 Media, they're saying, right, the Channel 4 unveils Jay Slater disappearance documentary as YouTube brand adds to lineup. Oh, did you know about that? I didn't. What do you mean YouTube brand adds to lineup? All the YouTubers that have been covering this case very extensively and intensely, all they do is get slagged off. But anyway, all right, so that's quite interesting. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that there was going to be a YouTube brand adding to the lineup. I'm nodding my head there, guys, you know, sort of shaking my head. Anyway, so let's read what they're saying, what they've actually said here. UK public broadcaster Channel 4 has announced a slate of new programming, including 3 factual projects and 3 commissions for YouTube first digital brand Channel 4. Okay, so I think what that means is that Channel 4 have now started a YouTube channel. Is that, yeah? Is that what it is? Yeah, get your money where you can. Anyway, guys, I'm so hot and bothered. How are you? I hope you're all very well. I've come in out of the garden. It's, what time is it? It is 8 o'clock at night. I've been sat outside and I've just discovered I'm absolutely covered in ants. I'm not happy. Bloody ants. Just bog off, will you? Climbing all over me. Just go away. Anyway, so I thought, listen, I should be doing another Jay Slater video. So, guys, here it is. Buckle up. Okay. This Channel 4, whatever, they're going to be doing a one-off documentary called The Disappearance of Jay Slater, produced by UK indie Candor Productions, and it's going to be called The Push, Murder on the Cliff. Ah, okay. The Push. I'm telling you something. We all know there was not even a slight push involved in the disappearance and subsequent demise of young Jay Slater. We all know. Got nothing to do with being pushed. But anyway, this is what they're going to be selling you. So by saying that, they're already leading people. They're leading people into believe that, yeah, oh my God, there was a push and it was a murder on the cliff. See what these people do, guys? I'm telling you, you get more truth. You get more truth from YouTubers, I'm telling you, and even people on TikTok. But, yeah, okay. You carry on. Right, so, The Murder on the Cliff tells the story of a young Lancashire bricklayer who vanished while attending a music festival on holiday in Tenerife. His disappearance prompted now listen to this. It prompted a barrage of conspiracy theories from amateur detectives on social media. Before his body was found last July. So if we unpack that sentence, there's so many pointers in there. There's so many manipulative words in there that are telling a completely fictitious story about what happened to this lad. Number 1 is the title, The Push, okay? Murder on the Cliff. Number 2, he just disappeared. Okay, the bricklayer, he wasn't a bricklayer, he was an apprentice bricklayer. Anyway, I'm being facetious now. And he vanished while attending a music festival. Nothing about the drugs. Absolutely nothing. Nothing about the dark underworld of Tenerife that we've all found out about. We've all discovered just how sordid and how dark these islands are. And whilst we've been looking specifically at Tenerife, because that's where Jay was, we know for a fact that this happens across all the islands. All the islands that the Brits go to. I'm telling you. I went many moons ago, I went to Palma, Mallorca. And there was a massive, great big club there. I loved it because I love my music. Check out my new songs. I had to slide that in somewhere. Yeah, I love my music. And I remember going, I think it was called the MCM, which was a massive nightclub in, what was the name of it? Palma, Mallorca. Yeah, just up the road from, we were staying in something Nosta. Palma Nosta. Palma Nova. Oh, that's it. Palma Nova. That's it. Sorry, guys. If you're still with me, I do apologise. It's me ADHD, guys. Can't do anything about it. Anyway, yeah, we were staying there, and we used to get a cab to Magaluf, and that's where this big club was. Now that I know a lot more about what does happen on these holiday isles, I've got a good idea that is probably happening in, you know, in the MCM. And also Ibiza, that's another place where, yeah, a lot of youngsters go. They all go on their own. I've spoken about my kids in the past. I've got I've got 4 of them. Don't know what happened. It just happened. And one of my daughters, in fact, did go to Tenerife with a group of girls, with a group of her girlfriends. And thank the Lord she came back safely. But the point I'm trying to make is this article that is going to be, like, it's going to be pushed as a big murder, conspiracy, a fake story, guys. A completely fake story. This documentary is going to be. And you can see why. The likes of, don't even worry about me, but I mean, although I have been looking at it, but there are some people like Mama Beth, Wax Unfiltered, Duncan, Dunks, who have been working for the best part of a year to dig into every single aspect of this case. And I'm afraid these Channel 4 people, this production company is not, it's just spitting in their faces, guys. That's what it is. Why am I making myself even more hot and bothered? Anyway, so yeah, so that's what they're saying here. So we've now got, yeah, so of course all the YouTubers, all they are is just amateur detectives, don't you know? They're just amateur detectives. I tell you what, they work a lot better than the real life detectives. Jeez Louise. And it's the same with Nicola Bulley. It's the same. Anyway, stay on track, Jan. Right, so here we've got Rita Daniel, who's a commissioning editor of Channel 4, said, it is appalling what has happened to Jay's family. What's happened to their family? Okay, so what is she going to... Let's have a guess what she's going to say here. Is she going to say it's appalling because you've got the likes of the Slugworth, and you've got the likes of MWT giving false facts, giving out false information about what actually happened to their son? Are we going to be talking about that, Miss Daniel? I don't think we are we? No, I think what we're going to try and do is belittle and slag off all the YouTubers that have worked for hours and hours and hours to find out what actually happened to Jay Slater. But yeah, you go on. So she says it's appalling what has happened to the family, and we hope this film will help to bring awareness of the real life consequences of online speculation. Right, so she wants to just bring awareness to Real life consequences of online speculation. Listen, guys, just listen to that wording. I was thinking, when I first read that, I was like, okay, so she's going to say she wants the film to bring real life, awareness to real life consequences of taking drugs and getting involved in the drug underworld, whether it be on Tenerife, Ibiza, Mallorca, wherever else, where they get away with it. That's what I thought she was going to say. She obviously isn't. So this is all going to be about using the people, the creators on YouTube as almost like their scapegoats. Yeah, let's not mention all the drugs and everything that went on. Let's not mention the luggies of this world. Let's not mention the Benjis and the Cullens who have been telling a whole pack of lies. And also, let's not mention Ayub. No, let's not mention him with his bloody, with his lifetime of crime and his prison sentences and all the rest. No, let's not mention that. What we'll mention is the real life consequences of online speculation. That's what we do, guys. God, this just makes me sick. So she goes on to say, it is an unmonitored world where fake news runs rife, and this film shows the devastating impact this has had on one grieving family. Well done, Miss Daniel. Well done. I'm almost speechless because it does make me angry. And although I may come across as being a bit sort of, blasé about it, I'm not blasé about it. I'm disgusted at this, really. Absolutely disgusted that somebody is allowed to have this as a publication, because it is just such a load of old tosh. Sickening. I'm sickened, guys. That's all I can say. Will I watch this? I probably will watch it. Because I want to see what a whole load of crap they're going to come out with. Will you be watching it, guys? Let me warn you, if you have been watching the likes of Wax and Duncan and Mama D, be prepared to get very angry when you're watching this program, because it's obvious just by this paragraph here, it's obvious what this program is going to be about. It's about bringing awareness of the real life consequences of online speculation. How about the consequences of online facts? Facts that have been found, investigations that have led to the truth almost coming out. We're almost there, guys. Not quite, but we are almost there. And we thought that we had, we've got, does that mean there's a light at the end of the tunnel when the inquest was put back? Hopefully, let's all pray that something at last will be brought to light about what happened to this boy. I mean, these people, these companies, they make me sick. I'm just wondering, I'm just looking, right, what was the name of the company that did that? Because I have done some TV before, and Candor Productions. I have to be very careful, because wouldn't it be funny if I'd worked for them before? Anyway, by the by, it doesn't matter. Guys, be prepared if it comes on. I don't know when it's coming on, but when it comes on, do not be sat there with anything that could cause damage when you throw it across the room. Just don't. Just be prepared, have your favourite sweets nearby, have a nice drink by the side of you, and just be prepared to hear a whole load of bollocks, because I think that's all it's going to be. So just get off my screen. Anyway, this didn't go really as I planned, but I feel it's important for you guys to understand that although I'm not the same, you know, I don't do the same type of deep dives as, you know, the three people I've mentioned, Mama D, Dunks and Wax. I'm still just as invested. I'm still just as horrified, and I'm still as determined to find out the truth behind what happened to Jay Slater. So I'm going to leave it now. I hope you're all very well. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Get in the shade, guys. Don't sit in the sun because you'll end up like a wrinkled prune, and nobody likes that. Hopefully I'll come back with another one very soon. Guys, I want you to check... listen, I've been writing a lot of songs lately, because, I'm a creative, I'm an artist, so, and my creativeness comes in cycles, and either it'll be artwork, or it maybe I'm working on my clothes design, or it could be like I'm writing songs. We're in the song era at the moment. If you'd like to hear any of them, click on my song playlist. I'd really like that. But if not, just hang on in there, guys. I'll be back with another one of these videos very soon. So you take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten world out there. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.
Conflicting thoughts spring forth in battling prominence, leadership and supremacy in a mind so muddled. In a time of unexpected possibilities, crucified by insecurities, bad memories in a life. Surprised, confused, and grateful to feel emotions long forgotten and avoided to protect a muddled mind. Temptation or fear of repeated heartbreak in a lifetime so muddled.